Hey guys, welcome to my new channel. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Ale. I'm a second year at San Jose State and I'm from Santa Rosa, California. And today's video I'm just going to be doing a recap of my first year of college, do's and don'ts of college, giving some tips, and also answering some questions that a lot of people have asked me over the time that I've been at college. So yeah, enjoy! So my first advice for any incoming frosh that's going to move into college, I would have to say is please don't overpack. I remember my first year, I totally overpacked and I swear I didn't even use like half of the stuff that I brought and it ended up really just cluttering my room. Just don't be that one frosh that like takes hella stuff and then they have to use up like 3 carts just to take up all their stuff into the room. When I was in San Jose State, I was living in the biggest, I guess, dorms for freshmen. So there was like 10 floors and there was only like 3 elevators and there was a lot of students living in there. So I was having to go like up and down like the elevator and I'd have to wait in line. So it's just not worth the hassle. Like, I know you think you're gonna need a lot of the stuff that you're bringing, but you really aren't gonna need it. So just choose what you're gonna bring because I promise that you will not use a lot of the stuff that you're buying or bringing to college. So my second advice is about the infamous parties. So I know that when one leaves to college, they expect, party central and just to party and have fun, and I definitely did that my first semester. I was like a total party person. I wanted to go to every single party with my friends, but after a while I started skipping classes, not really doing my assignments, and I kind of fell short on myself. Like, I really wanted to get like a 3.0 and above throughout my years, but I ended up falling short, like I said. And honestly, some parties really weren't worth like the assignments that I would miss, because some assignments were worth a lot of points, and I just kind of was like, oh, well, I want to go to this party, so I'm just gonna, not do it. The thing that I learned my second semester is, I guess, time management. So, like, if I knew I was going to a party, like, Friday night, I would always, like, try to, like, at least finish, like, half of an assignment, before the day of the party, and then I would go out, and then on Sundays I would take as a day to kind of just like chillax, finish my assignment, study a little bit, and that worked out really good for me because I totally bumped up my GPA second semester. So you kind of just have to find a balance when you're gonna party, because you are in college, you're there to study and get your degree, but you also want to have fun too. So you just really have to pick and choose which parties are worth it and which ones are not. My advice number 3 for anybody that's going to a kind of big college is get there at least 10 to 15 minutes before this class starts. I swear, I had a stats class last semester that was about 100 students or something like that. If I got there like even like 5 minutes before class, every single seat, I swear, was filled up, and there was like a couple times that I had to stand up and take my notes, and the class was like an hour and 15, and like it was just really tiring and exhausting having to stand up. And then since I had to stand up all the way in the back, I couldn't even see the slides because I'm really blind. Yeah, it's just kind of not worth it. So like, if you know you're gonna have a class at a certain time, just try to leave 20 minutes before class so then you can get there on time and you can have a seat where you actually can see, and where you're actually comfortable sitting, because sometimes I would like get really shitty seats and I kind of had to suck it up, because I came late, but that's just how it goes. If you know that you're always running late, make sure to take time apart so that to get on time to class early. So my fourth advice for anybody and everybody that is really shy like myself is make connections. Like, I swear this is like a big one. I remember like my first semester, I was really shy, not so much outside of class but inside of class. Like, I didn't really want to talk, I didn't really want to like make friends with my neighbors that were sitting right next to me. I just got really shy and stuff, and it kind of hurt me in the way that when I was skipping classes, I didn't know what assignments were due. So that really did take a toll, like, on my grade. So just, like, make connections. Like, the first day of class, just, like, say hi to somebody in your class that's sitting next to you. And, like, sure enough, they become your class friend, and, you know, you guys can, like, link up and study, or you guys could work on assignments together. It's always good to have that one connection in each class so that you're not lost. Definitely make connections. That's number one. I definitely got a lot better at that second semester. I made at least like 2 or 3 friends in each class, and it really did help. I totally bumped up my GPA, and so yeah, and it's just good to meet new people, you know, you learn new perspectives, and it's just always fun. So, a question that I wanted to answer that a lot of people have asked me since I've left to San Jose is, if I get homesick. Yes and no. So, I guess, like, the first semester, I really, like, didn't get homesick. Like, I remember when my parents were, like, finished moving me into my new dorm, they were driving out of the parking lot, and I saw them leaving, and I was kind of just like, okay, like, this is where I'm going to live for the next year. Like, you know, I'm going to go to school here. I'm going to do everything here. I'm not going to see my parents as often. I think the reason why I didn't really get homesick is because I was kind of already tired of being in my hometown, Santa Rosa. I just wanted to get out, you know. I was tired of seeing the same people, doing the same thing. So I just kind of wanted to experience life on my own. And once I did, like, it was really awesome. It was weird because second semester, when the same exact thing was happening, when my parents were driving out of the parking lot, they had just dropped me off from coming back from my winter break. I saw them drive out, and I low-key started tearing up. And I think the reason why is because maybe I realized that it is hard growing up. You know, you have to kind of fend for yourself, basically. You really have to, like, grow up and mature. So, it always just feels good going back home and being with your family, of course. You do get homesick, but then again, you do get over it because the experiences and the adventures are kind of worth it. So, my final advice to anybody that is either still in high school, thinking about college, is at a junior college right now, I strongly, strongly encourage you guys to get out there and, you know, expand your boundaries. Transfer to another university once you're done with your credits, or if you're a high school student, apply to that college that is kind of far away from home, you know, because I know a lot of people from my high school ended up staying here, and I'm not trying to bash anybody. Like, I'm very happy for those who did. Like, that's their choice, you know. But I really do think that, like, going off to college is, like, one of the best experiences in life, and you just expand your education, the way you see life, you meet new people, you do new things, and I think it's just a really big eye-opener. So I strongly encourage anybody that's thinking about college or transferring to another college to definitely do it. Like, just stick to your guns and just do it. You only live once. So yeah, I think that's just, like, my final advice for anybody that's thinking about it. I know personally I would never ever do anything different. I don't know what I would do if I didn't go to San Jose State. So yeah. So I know that I said that this was going to be like a recap of my first year at college at San Jose State. So what kind of recap would it be if it didn't have a montage? So let's cue the montage.
She say, do you love me? I tell her only partly. I only love my bed and my mom. She say, do you love me? I tell her only partly. I only love my bed and my mom.
guys, that's all that I have for today. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Also, subscribe to my new channel at chuchuale. If you don't already follow me on Instagram, I'll leave up my @ right here. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and just stay tuned for future videos that I post on here. Okay, bye!